The Andromeda Intergalactic Council is coming to a conclusion. Greetings in the light and love of our infinite Creator. We enjoy the moments we share with you. Thank you for this connection. Many of you may be experiencing the feeling of being tossed around with many different vibrational levels of energies, both within your inner realm and your outer reality, which can feel very overwhelming. As you traverse these times, the experience of fluctuating energies can be likened to being caught in a storm, where the winds of change swirl within and around you. It is essential to recognize that this experience is part of a larger, intricate process of transformation and growth. As you navigate through these fluctuations, it becomes paramount to adopt the perspective of the observer. This means stepping back and viewing the bigger picture of what is taking place in your reality, rather than getting lost in the chaos of the moment. By observing rather than reacting, you can gain valuable insight into the patterns and lessons that these energies are bringing forth, allowing you to understand how they influence your thoughts, feelings, and actions. This practice of observation helps to cultivate a sense of mindfulness that can anchor you amidst the turbulence. Currently, many aspects of your reality are in the process of coming to a conclusion, representing the end of the old paradigm, the closing of an old book, and the beginning of a new adventure. This culmination is crucial because it paves the way for your new reality to begin to be built. This transition is happening within you as well. Just as your seasons change, bringing an end to winter and the promise of spring, so too do your lives go through phases of completion and renewal. These closures are necessary transitions that dissolve the old structures and beliefs that no longer serve you. This process of dissolution allows for a new beginning to commence, filled with potential and opportunities for spiritual growth and inner exploration. It is in these moments of letting go that you create space for new experiences, relationships, and insights to emerge. Embracing these transitions can lead to profound realizations about what truly matters to you, and what you wish to carry forward into the new book of your lives. In this pivotal time of transition, you are actively planting the seeds for your inner and outer new earth, a representation of the life and reality you wish to cultivate. Each thought, intention, and action you take contributes to the foundation of this new existence. It is a powerful reminder that you are not merely a passive participant in your life. Instead, you are the architect of your own reality. This realization empowers you to take deliberate steps toward manifesting your desires. It is important to visualize what you wish to see in your outer world, the relationships you want to nurture, the environment you wish to inhabit, and the experiences you long to have. Additionally, consider where you wish to be within your inner reality, what emotions you want to embody, what mindset you want to cultivate, and the values you wish to uphold. By focusing on these aspects, you can align your inner landscape with the external reality you are creating. You are in control of it all, and with this awareness comes great responsibility and empowerment. Embrace this journey, for it is an opportunity to shape not just your own life, but also the broader tapestry of existence that connects us all. With eternal love and deep respect, we witness you, we celebrate you, and we honor you. In the love and light of our infinite Creator, we are the Andromeda Intergalactic Council, here to serve the divine, transcending the surfacing chaos. For decades I have been blessed to be able to travel around the world and to personally connect with awakening humanity. I have observed that, contrary to outer appearances, and what we are seeing in the media, there are millions of light workers on this planet working tenaciously to improve the quality of life for humanity, the elemental kingdom and Mother Earth. Well, once again, we are in the midst of what is being called a global crisis, and I am witnessing people from all walks of life transcending their fears, opening their hearts, and responding selflessly and truly courageous, compassionate and selfless ways. As I witness the heart-based response that is happening now, I concede that my words are an understatement. I realize now beyond a shadow of a doubt that the number of light workers striving to improve the quality of life for humanity and all life on this planet is legion. In addition to the thousands of light workers I am very aware of, I have received literally hundreds of thousands of emails from light workers all over the world whom I have never heard of before. It seems as though during this essential phase of Mother Earth's ascension process, light workers everywhere are now coming to the fore to respond to the clarion call from our Father Mother God. The beings of light have offered to this heartfelt response as a generational chanting of the guard. All of these precious souls are reaching out to the masses of humanity through every possible means and adding to the light of the world in amazing and creative ways. Every one of them seems to realize within the depths of their heart flame that this is the cosmic moment for which they have been preparing for lifetimes. They know and accept that everything they need to accomplish this facet of their divine plan is already pulsating within the divinity of their heart flame. Dear one, I am sharing this truth to encourage you to pay attention to your own inner guidance and to what is being brought into your sphere of awareness at this time. Please, invoke the flame of illumined truth, have discernment, and be a detached and an objective observer. Then, ask your I Am Presence to reveal to you the heart-based information and activities of light that will most effectively assist you in fulfilling your facet of the vitally important unfolding divine plan for 2025. At the beginning of this year, we were told by our Father Mother God and the Company of Heaven that the second half of this decade, 2025 to 2030, will provide celestial alignments and opportunities more powerful than we have ever been able to experience. This will create a unique awakening within the hearts and minds of even the most asleep or recalcitrant people on earth. The Company of Heaven is encouraging all of us to breathe consciously, to listen to our hearts, and to pay attention with compassion, forgiveness, and healing love to the things being brought into our sphere of awareness. When we do this, our Am Presence raises us above the chaos and fear. Then, this aspect of our own divinity is able to place our feet firmly on the path of light. This simple daily practice will assist each of us, our loved ones, and all life on earth, as we God victoriously progress through this global crisis in perfect alignment with our divine plans and the highest good for all concerned. If you have the heart call to do so, please join with me and light workers around the world as we invoke the light of God to help humanity, the elemental kingdom and Mother Earth transcend the surfacing chaos. And we begin. I am transcending everything not of the light. I am my I Am Presence and I am one with the I Am Presence of all humanity. What I invoke for myself this sacred and holy day, I invoke on behalf of every person on earth, in perfect alignment with each own's divine plan, and the highest good for all concerned. As one breath, one heartbeat, one voice, and one energy, vibration, and consciousness of pure divine love, I invoke our Father Mother God, and the entire Company of Heaven, to assist the I Am Presence of every person on earth to God victoriously accomplish this facet of the divine plan. Beloved legions of light throughout infinity, I ask that you gather up every electron of precious life energy being expended by humanity in any way during this time. Purify this energy with the power and might of 1,000 suns using the new solar frequencies of the fifth dimensional crystalline violet flame of God's infinite perfection. Please weave this purified energy into the collective cup of humanity's consciousness, so that every single electron of precious life energy being released by the children of God on earth will be used to transcend the chaos and manifest the heart-based patterns of perfection for the new earth. These patterns include our planetary cause of divine love, our newly birthed renaissance of oneness, our fifth dimensional crystalline solar light bodies, and our return to the uniquely awakened consciousness of an enlightened child of God. Beloved Father Mother God, I now ask that you expand your flame of comprehensive divine love which is pulsating within the divinity of every person's heart flame. Create from the sacred fire a heart of love. Allow this heart of love to expand and expand through each person's heart flame until it envelops the entire planet Earth. Now, I invoke the legions of light from every ascended level of being to project their love into Mother Earth's fifth dimensional crystalline grid of comprehensive divine love. This crystalline grid is the force field of light within which all life on Earth lives, moves, breathes, and has its being. This unprecedented influx of divine love from the heavenly realms now flows through every person's heart flame, and floods the earth, blessing humanity, the elemental kingdom and Mother Earth. As this gift of divine love bathes the planet, every atomic and subatomic particle and wave of life is lifted out of the chaos into a higher order of being. The light of God now flows into the mental body, the conscious mind, the subconscious mind, the superconscious mind, and the physical brain structure of every person. This gift of light from our Father Mother God balances the right and left hemispheres of each person's brain, and activates our spiritual brain centers. Through this activity of light, each person's pineal, pituitary and hypothalamus glands, and the ganglionic centers at the base of our brain are restored to their full divine potential. Utilizing this powerful gift of light, each person's I Am presence now recalibrates the circuitry within our physical brain structure, enabling us to withstand higher frequencies of divine consciousness. This activity of light heals the fragmented circuitry that has prevented humanity from consciously communing with our I Am presence and the company of heaven. The I Am presence pulsating within each person's heart flame now creates the sacred space that enables us to open our fifth dimensional crown chakra of enlightenment to new breadths. This allows each one of us to communicate with our I Am presence and with the company of heaven on a conscious level, while reaching ever higher into the enlightened state of Christ consciousness. As I hold the focus of my attention on the light of God that is now flowing through every person's physical brain structure, I clearly see humanity's physical, etheric, mental, and emotional bodies being flooded with the resplendent light of God. This multidimensional, multifaceted, free-flowing fifth-dimensional crystalline solar light expands into every cell of humanity's earthly bodies, allowing the I Am presence of each person to take full dominion of this experience. As this occurs, day by day humanity is able to transcend the surfacing chaos in the outer world. As one collective cup of consciousness, humanity now accepts and knows the light of God is always victorious, and I am that light. And so it is. Beloved, I am that I am. God bless you, dear one. I look forward to being with you next week. Patricia, Cota, Robles. Era of Peace. Life Tapestry Creations, your deeply hidden agenda. Dear Owns, even though your fears are partially the result of recent events, they are mostly the pent-up fears you have carried for 3D Earth eons. You are reacting to fears beyond today's reality. Every time you are accosted emotionally or physically in your current world, you are reminded of trauma that might have happened eons ago. Reminders triggered daily by world events, not to relive them, but to erase them from your memory. You are in the midst of your private hell, because you are tying current events to past trauma and releasing it. You are the patient and the psychologist. Even though you are in a releasing phase, which allows you to exit those long-held fears, the accumulation of all you are feeling internally is frightening. Along with knowing your life, as you knew it, is over. Of course, many of you have been releasing for months, years, or decades. So you question why this particular time is so fearful, given all you have released. This is so, because the fears you release include elements you ignored, or have been afraid to address. Throughout the eons you have been of 3D Earth, you have been the power broker, thief, warmonger, murderer, prostitute, compassionate and loving being, homeless person, warrior, and earthly saint. You have experienced every piece of 3D fear-based humanity. Something you have been afraid to address, given your need to move beyond 3D. It is like young children refusing to admit they ate all the cookies, despite the chocolate ring around their little mouths. You might find that humorous, as an adult, even though you must address the issue. You are now acting out both the child and parental roles, discovering pieces of yourself you have been ashamed of. So you are angry at others, not because they have disrupted your life, but because they display pieces of yourself you have kept hidden for eons. Even though this message does not apply to everyone, it applies to enough of you to arouse your curiosity or fears. Allow yourself to flow through this piece, as a reminder of how complex, and, perhaps, in your vocabulary, evil someone can be, which is bringing up issues you have hidden for eons. Perhaps you question that last statement, remembering that you have existed in other places at other times, and believing the 3D evils becoming evident must have shifted within you at some point. The other places and times you lived did not affect those 3D pieces, because your role was to explore every 3D Earth experience possible before initiating this transition. You needed to fully understand fear, and allow yourself to cleanse during this time. If you had only experienced love and joy, you would not understand why this transition was necessary, or how to combat it. Before you began this arduous transition journey, you knew you would experience fear by creating and experiencing it. This historical time is tying it all together so that some days you are angry, others fearful, and still others calm and peaceful. You are shedding your fear skin, with all its secrets, for a new skin that expects peace and expectation that would not be possible if you maintain your hidden shame and fear. You are exposing your positive and negative 3D hidden agendas, which are inconsequential in your new world. But without this exposure, you would have difficulties fully claiming your new self. Some of you are not experiencing anything unpleasant, while others are nearly incapacitated with shame and fear. Everyone is addressing this phase in their unique fashion. But know that none of you now transitioning has been what you consider a good person throughout your 3D Earth lives. Those now of 3D display your worst 3D tendencies, forcing you to address your hidden agenda, issues you wish would remain secret forever. Hiding parts of yourself is not to be. Not because you are terrible, but because you wish to enter your new world with a clean slate. In 3D, you were neither a terrible nor a loving person, you were both, because you were preparing yourself and the Earth for now. You needed to experience pieces you hoped were hidden so deeply that you would never have to experience them again. To find your path, you must eradicate those hidden secrets you have punished yourself with for eons. It is time to allow yourself to love all of you. So be it. Amen. Lunar Eclipse in Virgo Divine Mission Integration, March 14, 2025. Beloved Ones, we are transiting a passage of profound activations and light amplification that initiated with the piece on frequencies on February 19, and that will continue until the Virgo eclipse on March 14. Signs that remind us of the importance of balancing polarities, integrating them so we can focus on service and mission retrieval, grounding our abilities and purpose. While Pisces invites us to focus on the ethereal, the invisible, Virgo urges us to bring all we envision in the non-physical into the tangible, where we are meant to exist, expand, and serve. We are already preparing for this passage, as it will be a very important one in terms of soul mission integration and expansion for many of you, as I am sure you are already feeling. The full moon lunar eclipse in Virgo will be the second one of the Virgo piece on axis eclipses, and will signify a profound transformation for many of you, who are now ready to remember who you are and your unique role within creation. My guide shared today the pineal gland activations many of you are, and will be undergoing, for Virgo is precisely connected, as my guide shared, to the female, and hence to our sixth dimensional channels, pineal and left shoulder portal blade. As I sometimes see, many of you are now opening to your angelic essence, wisdom, and lineage, and this eclipse will serve you as a catalyst for your current process, as well as to expand your mission for those of you who are already there. At a personal level, this eclipse will also trigger a major activation in our physical bodies. Some of you will step into density emancipation, or physical ascension, while others will continue expanding into it, for we all are in different phases of our evolutionary journey. Virgo rules health and our intestines, abdominal region, and liver, as the parts of our anatomy that are in charge of digesting energies, and purifying them as well. On a deeper level, Virgo also rules the female energy within us, helping us retrieve its purity. This is why it will help those of you who are working on the transfiguration of your second chakra, and hence female essence, rehabilitating your female pillar, and restoring your female wisdom and unique abilities. It will also be an important passage for those of you are concluding relationships, purifying your energetic sexual channels by cutting cords and reclaiming your energetic sovereignty, for it is the first step towards achieving spiritual sovereignty, to take full charge and responsibility of our energy and actions. We are in a year when clearing the old is essential to embrace our new destination. Virgo and Pisces frequencies come to help us transition into a more illumined state of being. After all, purification is what we constantly are working on within our ascension journey, as it is all about releasing old layers of our old self to allow higher ones to descend. Ascension is nothing but the descension of our authentic self in our human being. To achieve this transfiguration, first, we need to refine our human body, mind, and emotions of all past trauma, dismantling old programming and non-benevolent beliefs or influences that shadow our true essence and mission. It is precisely with Virgo that we finally realize our divine purity and purpose as we keep releasing who we are not. May you continue choosing to discover your precious self, beloveds. With an infinite love. Natalia, Alba. Source: arrayofflight.com. The other videos are in the English video playlist. Help me spread the light. Click like, share, and subscribe to the channel. Thank you.